I guess you're a producer in this film as well. How quickly did he catch your eye and say
he caught mine? I caught it. How did it happen? And I'm telling you the truth. My company had this movie. I knew nothing about it. They would talk to me about it. I'd be like, yeah. Tell Spade to do that one. And then Donny called me up, Donny Samberg, and he said, he said, Sandman, you gotta read it. And I read it, and he said, I'll do it with you. And I said, that's a good idea. That's kind of how it went.
And then the next logical step, Vanilla Ice.
Mm-hmm.
Every time.
Yeah, he's on it.
Makes a party better.
I guess the first thing to ask is how, when you're playing a role like this, do you get inside the mind of Vanilla Ice?
Well, I had to go back and remember. And it was kind of hard because I had a weekend that lasted a few years. Kind of erased some of my memory. Oh, yeah, I remember the 5.0. No, I'm kidding. It was great, man. I got to reminisce, and, it wasn't me, but it's kind of like an altered version of what the larger-than-life Vanilla Ice was back in the early 90s. And it just brought me back some great memories, man, The shaved eyebrow, 5.0, the sweatsuits, jam boxes, and cassette tapes. Come on. It's good times.
I asked him about this, and he said I had to ask you. You have the two of you and him. Where's the song? The three of you should do a song.
Well, yeah, we were working on it. We're working on it. We'll get something going. It's coming up. It might get on the internet someday.
Could happen.
Yeah. It's all up to Ice's schedule. Every time we call him up to lay a track down, it's like, you.
Yeah.
Ice, I'm sorry.
He does say sorry a lot.
But it's really a hostile you up top.
Man, fuck you!
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Oh, man, that was the demon.
That might be Forte, though.
That was at the end.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm sorry. All right.
Oh, that's a very interesting question.
I guess tell me how this movie started for you.
I got a phone call from Andy Samberg that said, I just talked to Adam Sandler, and he wants you to be in the movie. And I didn't even know that the movie existed at that point. I just all of a sudden had this phone call from one of my good friends with this wonderful news, and hadn't read the script or anything, and I just said, I'll do it. I was just so excited. It sounded so fun.
I got a call from my agent, Nick Stein, over at CAA, and he told me that they wanted me to come over and audition for an Adam Sandler movie, and I was like, okay, I'm down with it. And of course, nervousness kind of comes around right away when you hear that, but either way, I went for it. And probably about 2 weeks or so after, 3 weeks, I got a phone call saying that you're in the movie.
When you hear Adam Sandler movie, it seems like it might be a little intimidating because it could be a kid's movie, it could be R-rated comedy, it could be anything in between.
You never know what to expect. I think saying the word Adam Sandler is what brings on the that feeling, because when they did say it, I'm like, okay, really? They calling me to do this? I've always dreamed of this. Am I ready for this? Okay, let's do it. You have to go through that whole process. It's really a big deal.
It was so freeing and so exciting, and working with Adam it's a dream, and it's also insane. Like, he's just such a cool guy, and gave me a lot of confidence and freedom to just do sort of whatever I wanted, and I think for everyone else too, it was such a blessing.
Had you met Adam Sandler before? Or?
Never met him before.
What was it?
His wife, I guess, that had the idea to put me in the movie because I guess they watched the Vanilla Ice Project, my home renovation show. And anyway, I was in London, got a phone call, and flew all the way over to Happy Madison. And the whole way I'm thinking, what's he going to be like, and is he going to be like like Happy Gilmore and Billy Madison? What's that, Because all you know him from is the movies. And then I get there, and he's just like that. He's got an office, it's a mess. He's got toys everywhere and drum sets and guitars and just cool, down-to-earth guy, man. And we read some lines that weren't really good, and good friend, man.
The script is very, very funny, but they also encourage you to have fun with it and try your own stuff, and they're also pitching new ideas to you on the fly. It was really a collaborative, fun set. Like, Adam would be giving you fun ideas all the time. He is a joke machine. He's so funny. He just always has a new little wrinkle in a line or just a completely different pitch. It was really fun to work with them.
Very open environment. They really opened up you know, they set the tone as that's kind of how they get down, you know, and I think that's why you really enjoy Adam's movies, because it's so, you feel so, that comfortable feeling, and you feel that good organic feeling because it really is organic, and sometimes it is about things that aren't written down, things that just feel right for that moment. So, you know, they definitely had a lot of that going on, and for me, because it was a fresh world, I didn't really want to, I just wanted to learn, you know, I had some moments where I got to freestyle a little bit, but it was like, really more so about me just being a sponge and taking in everything and learning from the guys, because they do it so good.
You get to put on your resume now that you played Han Solo.
I know.
That's right.
My
You
hope,
do.
I said while we were shooting, my hope is that after this movie comes out, people yell out Han Solo at me on the street. Because that's way cooler than Andrew.
Are you going to go to like Comic-Con and you can sign Harrison Ford?
I would
photos?
love to.
That's a great idea, buddy.
I'll be the second best Han Solo, kind of just by default.
I'm guessing you hearing Han Solo on the street, you get happy. Harrison Ford hearing it, he goes like this. Yes! Shut up already.